Linda, what did you do to this place, Linda?
I think you ordered a lot of improvements is what has happened. Okay, so they're fixing that pullout, and then they're checking for leaks up front. And Zach, what else did you tell them to do?
I have no idea what she's talking about. I walk in, she's been out here all day and the thing is taken apart.
No, it's not me. No. Yeah, that new slide is in for that cabinet. And, oh, they were checking out the seal. That's why they got in there, right? Checking out all of this on our seal repair. Well, Zach has been talking about this for a long time, and big announcement, we've made a change. Guess what one of his new toys is? Zach, what is it?
Yesterday we got the Garmin installed, and today getting to use it for the first time. So this is a Garmin 1095, and it is a big screen, but in a big Class A like this, it really works well. I could see how some people were saying, you know, that big screen in a pickup or something, it just takes up a lot of window space. But I have it positioned right here on the pillar and post of the side. So I have complete 100% vision of my mirrors. And on the road, I got maybe an inch of windshield space covered there, but it's nothing that's important to me. Everything I can see just fine. I have it in the portrait mode. I like that long map so I can see what's coming ahead of me. And then I've got weather and traffic buttons right here. I'm going to get another little button put in there. I've got to figure out how to do it. So I can see upcoming rest stops without going to multiple buttons. Otherwise, if I want to know what's coming up and up ahead, I just hit up ahead, and then I'll look at rest areas right there, and it's going to show me where the upcoming rest areas are. Traveling at 62 miles an hour right now, and 52 miles to our destination, and we'll be there at 11:43. So bright, clear, great map. Yep.
Zach, where are we going?
Right now we're headed over to Legacy Coach. I tell you, I love those guys over there. Brandon and his entire crew. That's where we bought the coach at. But Brandon just kind of takes all those extra steps to work you through. Take a look at a little leak in an oil compressor. He says, bring it over. It's something I can do. I'll have my guy do it. If not, I will find the right people that know what they're doing and can handle it for you. Alternators, rather, is oil cooled, and so those little lines sometimes, some of those fittings can get a little small leak. So we're going to get that taken care of, and just a few little nitpicky type things, because as you guys know, there's always something, right? You bet. And it's just keeping up with it and doing good maintenance. And you know, we try to keep our coach in tip-top shape always.
Well, that was one thing when we had the Monaco, and because there really wasn't dealers or repairs shops that specialized in the Monaco, because they no longer existed, that was more of a struggle for us to find someone who was savvy on an older Monaco. It has just been wonderful with the Prevost. There's plenty of techs that are out there. It has been such a relief, and being able to go on the road, we have taken a lot of trips, and we are getting ready. Super fun announcement. We're going to be heading up north, and Zach and I have been checking out kind of the Michigan area, wanting to check out one of our bucket lists is Mackinac Island. You know, we want to see Heartside Grove. We want to see all those areas. So we also, though, because a guy backed into our Lincoln at the KOA in South Padre, we have to get our car turned in today so that it can get repaired. So that was a bummer. We weren't expecting that. And Progressive was his insurance, and Progressive is slow. We've been waiting a week and a half just for people to call us back and to get this coordinated with Progressive. So I don't know what y'all's experience has been. We don't have Progressive for our car insurance. That's what the guy who hit us, that was his insurance. So anyway, we're dealing with that, and we'll let y'all know how that goes. Anyway, we have that to deal with as well before we head on out. But we are super excited, cannot wait to get up north where it's cooler temps, and we're going to be showing y'all along. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure and hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment. We love hearing from you guys. You guys are awesome. You give us great tips. So if you have any great tips for us as we head to Michigan and up north, make sure to drop it in the comments. Let us know about it. We love you guys.
Okay guys, we're here at Legacy Coach with the owner, Brandon, and you know, I've said this before, what a great guy he is. I'm going to brag on him a little bit here, what a great job he does. And you know, it's great to find a dealer that has integrity. So we live not too far away, and we've had our coach now for, you know what, 3/4 of a year, but there's always some little things you want to tweak, like I broke my mirror, you know. So what do? I bring it to Brandon, right?
Right.
You know, and it's kind of like, I don't know if you call it a concierge service, but you find a way of getting things to be taken care of.
Right. We're not in the outside service business. I mean,
Right.
We're really not equipped to run full outside service. We don't have multiple bays, but for our customers that we sell to, we're here to help you, right?
Yeah.
So whether that's getting that custom glass cut and getting that put back on there, working on the hub covers today, or some different things that we worked on, we're here to help you anytime. So.
Yeah. So, you know, guys, we were down in South Padre Island, and I showed you we lost our hub cover. Guess what's happened? Look over here. I'm over here at Brandon's today, and I don't have a hub cover. He says, Zach, you're not going to go out that way. Look, let me pop this on. He walks over, grabs the hubcap, puts me on a new hubcap.
We didn't have the right parts, or they didn't send the right parts for the real wheel covers that were here. So those are coming. So just a little quick cover to get you on the road.
Yeah, and to tell you what a nice guy was, I mean, this is a new piece he's putting on my coach. And he said, just, you know, when you're done with it, bring it back, you know. And guys, if you're ever in the market for a coach and you can get into the Dallas area to Rockwall, come see Brandon. How would they get in contact with you, Brandon?
Our website, legacycoach.com, and all our information's right there. We appreciate you guys so much. We really do.
We appreciate
Always
you,
good to
Brandon.
see you.
Absolutely.
A lot's going on here. Sometimes you can get overwhelmed. Zach comes up with a lot of projects. So, you know, the car was in a wreck. So he thought, great time to get the honeydew list worked on. They've been very busy. Zach, what is going on?
Well, it looks like a lot, right? So my wife and I, we take a lot of pride in our coach, and sometimes when you just want a little something tweaked or a little thing taken care of, you don't realize what has to come apart to do that. So we, I think maybe before an episode, I thought I had the toilet smell all taken care of because I put a new little valve in there, and it did help. But the thing is, a residential valve and a valve used in an RV is two different things. So that was an easy fix. But then there was little things here or there. I mean, you know, we needed a new
I'm noticing a
runner.
Cabinet behind you.
Yeah, we wanted a new slide put on. So you got to take the cabinet out. You got to get new slides, take the old one off. So it's just takes a bit. It looks like a big mess, but it's really not that big a deal. All this would fall right back together in just a few moments.
I don't know. There's a lot here. Yeah. So
Okay.
Zach, you're hooking up. Where are we going?
So we're hooking up and we're headed over to Prevost Fort Worth. We've got a few little things we want to tweak because we're about to go for better part of 2 months to Michigan, and we want everything to be dialed in and perfect.
And that's a bucket list.
That's a bucket list.
Awesome. So it's nice here at Prevost. You can just hook up to electricity, and while your coach is being repaired, if you want to stay here, you can do that too. But these spots have electricity, and there's a water spout over there too.
We're at the Prevost Repair Facility in Fort Worth, Texas, and our coach had little tweaks done on it and a little warranty work that was under one of the slide seals that we've had. They've got that fixed. We're going to pick it up. We're going to hit the road.
So we are leaving Prevost now, and got some slide adjustments. We actually got the tube replaced. Zach, you got any words about that?
Happy it's done.
There you go.
Well, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff behind me, but I think there's some things we can do to get more organized and get this all in here in a much more efficient, nice and neat way. So let's get to work. So as we begin this project, I ordered some bins from Uline, which is an online supplier of packing materials, cardboard boxes, plastic bins, things like that. You can find them at uline.com. And they make a straight-walled bin. And that's different than what you'll normally see at your big box stores typically. Those bins have a slight angle to them so that they can stack inside of each other, which for a retailer is very important. Takes up less space and for resale and profitability. Straight line wall containers you don't typically see as in stores as much because they can't stack inside of each other. They have to stack one on top of another. The advantage for us with a straight wall container is that we'll get more storage. We're not losing storage because of those slanted walls. Items can sit all the way to the edge, sit upright, and maximize our storage space. Plus, these containers tend to be a little bit heavier built, heavier made. They don't flex and give as much, which in this situation is what I'm looking for. And so we're going to take those. I've got it so it will stack. I have a taller one on the bottom, and then I'll be setting a smaller, shorter one on top, more tray-like, and putting these in. My dimensions are going to be a little tight. I think I'm fine because I've got a Dometic cooler and freezer in here, so I'll be having to make sure that I can get 2 bin widths in there. And if my measurements are right, I think I'll be okay. I have no affiliation with Uline. We don't get paid anything. It's just it's a good place to find things that you might not normally find other places. And guys, we're going to get started right now. All right, here comes our moment of reckoning. Is it going to fit? Wow. Hey, it almost planned that way, doesn't it? No, seriously, I love when a plan comes together. Okay, so here we have 6 bins, double height, each station, and I'm trying to decide on this one whether to put it behind those 2 like that or take it over here and turn it in a long direction right behind the Dometic. You know, I'm thinking about doing that. That gives me some longer space back in here for my grill and anything that might have a little more length to it. So, I don't know, we'll try a couple of ways and see what works out best. Here's a little tip I like to do. When I roll up my outside rug, I like to take that and roll it with the upside facing out. The reason being, there's going to be a natural curve because you've had it rolled up. And this way the curve rolls down to the ground rather than up to your feet, which is more likely to trip you. So I found rolling that face up really helps. I think I should be in better shape now. What do you guys think? How would have you done it differently? I'd really love to know.
Well, the coach is out of the coach house. We are ready to go. It always takes so much to prep to get going. But this is kicking off our trip all the way up to Michigan. It has been a bucket list for us. It is very hot in Texas, and we are looking forward to it. So come along with us, guys. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe, the bell, and give us a like. We'd love to hear your comments if you have suggestions on where we should stop along our way. And there is Zack pulling out. It is super hot here in Texas. We have been getting really close to 100, haven't yet hit, but we are ready for some nice, cool Michigan breezes.
We are going through northern Oklahoma, up toward Muskogee, so, you know, northern-ish. And we're going to spend the night in a casino that has free hookups. No joke, free hookups.
Free?
Yes, ma'am. And it's beautiful countryside out here. We just had a little shower, and it's gorgeous. Loving it.
We're just really here around Eufaula area, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the weirdest thing. There is nobody at any of these pumps. I think we're going to have to go investigate. Why is there nobody here at these pumps? Well, we are on the Oklahoma Turnpike, and a childhood memory. I love this bridge over the turnpike, and that there's a McDonald's inside of it, and that people are just up above us kind of dining as you go over it. I think it's such a cool spot, and we always would cross this when we would come from San Antonio up through Kansas, but it's super cool. I love it. And here is the casino. Well, this is really nice because we can plug in here, and they have 8 pedestals, and it's free. So we've never had electricity before where we got to boondock and have it for free. But we're going to be checking them out tonight. Zach, you a happy camper?
I'm a happy camper.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we have a countdown going on, Zach.
We do. Point 2.
Point 2, and we are leaving Oklahoma, and we are entering Missouri.
Point 1. There it is.
Woo!
Guys, I get excited about little things sometimes. So on our coach, we had the Jake brakes adjusted, and I don't get a chance to test them much in Texas, but here we're at about 70 miles an hour. I'm going to apply the Jake brake right now. It's on high, and we're down to 68 now, and down to 67. 66. So, a couple of things. One, it's working, and I had to figure out how to make it work. So you have to turn it on this vintage bus. You turn your Jake brake. It's got a rocker switch in 3 positions. Down's off, middle light, up is heavy. But it doesn't engage when you turn the switch on. You've got to then hit your brakes. And once you hit the brake and set the brake, your brake light stays on, and now your Jake brake starts working. Not your brakes. It's not a hole for your brakes, but guys, I like having the comfort and knowledge to know it's working.
Yay! It's a really cool vintage sign. I love that. RV Self Park out here on Route 66.
And we had a slot number 24, and the size of my rig, there is no way I can make that turn. I've tried. It's just not going to happen.
And there's a gazebo there.
Yeah. 16, okay.
Oh, we're at 16. So I'll show you what one of these sites look like. It really is very easy. Down here at the end is the water connection. And there you can have a hose reel. There's your electrical box. It's either for 30 or 50. And then the button to do the sewer hookup. And everything's monitored. So now we are headed up to Holland, Michigan. And that's going to be our first stop in our Michigan adventure. And this next stop is going to be at a Harvest Host that we're staying at, and it's a grain museum. So come along with us, guys. We'll be showing you the way.
One of our reoccurring themes is user error. Yeah.
We're good at that. We learned the hard way, huh?
Yeah. So this morning I was in the rear of the coach, and you access the back bay doors through the little side entry compartment. Then that, you put your hand in, you pull the lever, and you open up the back doors of the coach. Well, I've been back there checking the oil, checking the antifreeze, coolant, and all that type of thing. Shut up the rear end, and I thought I had that little side access panel shut back. Well, evidently, I didn't.
No.
So, we're going down the road, and Linda saw the first person.
Well, he pointed a finger like real hard, and we were on a small two-way, street. So I thought, Zach, he's pointing real hard at us, very deliberately.
And I thought, well, he's just being friendly, or hey, how you doing? Something like that.
I was like, no, he seemed more. And she's like, well, if he's aggravated, maybe he just doesn't like a wide load being next to him. We were on our side of the road. Still didn't make sense. We didn't catch on.
So as we get up to the corner, another guy flags me down. Okay, so I knew something was up.
He was so nice.
And the little side panel was on. So it had a big double wide median. It was an exchange and a little bridge and turns. Perfect place to pull over, hit the flasher lights, went back there, closed it, problem solved.
Yeah. God just took care of us on that one. That's all I could say, because 2 people very quickly told us something was wrong. Thank you. And then Zach found a spot that was safe enough to hop over. So it's a grateful spot right now. We're very grateful. It always gets so pretty when you are coming around St. Louis area. So we are encountering the hills and the cliffs of St. Louis. We're about 33 miles away. I just love these cliffs. They are so pretty. Easy to go up them with this much power. Sure does make it nice. Super cool. Getting to see the arch. So cool, it's just right out that window. I love it. This is insane. This TV cover, yep, it just came down as we hit a bump. I mean, yeah, they've got some bumpy highways here, but I guess that last bump just did us in. And this came down. I didn't know what was coming. Oh my gosh. That was a bit scary as I hold on to this thing until we can pull over. Oh my word. So you're able to unlatch it, Zach?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
We were going down the highway and the whole panel came off.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My arms are killing me.
I tell you, guys, Linda did a great job holding this thing.
I don't know how long that was. We stopped at this Home Depot. Thank goodness for Home Depots with big parking lots. And I was holding on for dear life.
Wow.
Oh. Okay. It's all fine. The whole thing came unhinged. The whole entire unit.
Yep.
Well, that's a first.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's what can happen with these TVs.
The hinges came out of the holes.
Hinges came out of the holes.
Screws decided they were done.
Wow. Well, we have been hitting some potholes, let me tell you. Potholes in America, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
So as Zach gets over the shock, what are you thinking?
God has things happen for a reason. So the exit we had to take once this thing fell, and the first big parking lot to pull into was Home Depot. And what do I need? I need some parts to Home Depot to put this thing back together again.
We're gonna have to check out the car though, because coming off the road, you have these curbs in these
parking
lots that can get your car. So we need to go check out the car too and see if we did anything to the car. Whew. Okay, off to Home Depot. So we're going to try exiting this Home Depot. It's those daggum curbs that'll get you.
Turn right on Collinsville Crossing Boulevard.
How pretty is that?
Woohoo! You're a pro driver, man.
No scraping of tires. Nothing.
You knew how to get us out of a pickle. And there she is. So we are in Atlanta, Illinois, and found a Harvest Host online, and that's always nice to stay at. And it is actually a grain museum. So we'll be showing you the way. There is just enough parking for one, but they said that you can put out your slides. That's always nice when you can do that. So, wow, what a cute city. Very all Americana. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Johnny Appleseed. Hello. Hello there, Johnny. American Giants Museum. Well, that's cool. And there's the granary. Wow, love that. So here is the we are at the J.H. Hawes Museum and Granary. It's been around since 1904, and it's one of the few wooden granaries left in America.
Hey, a cute little town in Atlanta, Illinois. Yes, Atlanta, Illinois, and we're here at a Harvest Host. We got a train coming in. It's got some cute little downtown buildings. Maybe we'll find a good restaurant. Hey, that was Amtrak. People were sleeping, riding on that thing.
there's some more water. And a really cool bridge. We do like bridges. Traffic is kind of backed up on this bridge area. Talk about potholes throughout America. Let me tell you, we've got them.